Good morning and welcome to Daybreak. I'm Debbie Uren, President of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce, here with...
I'm Joe Frost, Executive Director of the Oxford DDA.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, how are you?
I am great.
Good.
What a beautiful day today.
It's awesome. I'm glad it's May, and
boy, who knew it was May on last Sunday with all that snow?
we're looking for summer. Yeah.
We need our summer. We need our summer.
So what's going on?
Well, talking about summer, I'd like to really talk about the Chamber's upcoming golf luncheon. That is going to take place out at Oxford Hills Golf Club. And it's going to run, tea time is going to be at 9:30 a.m. And we're also having a luncheon at 12:30 p.m. where we're going to have a speaker there. And it will be a fun day. It's going to cost for chamber members, it'll cost $55 a person, and that will include 9 holes of golf, along with your cart, lunch, speaker, and a gift bag, along with a great networking opportunity.
Excellent.
And our chamber, that's what we're really all about, is networking.
What about those of us who can't golf?
Well, you know what? I have a mallet fracture.
Yeah.
I am not able to golf, and this is killing me. But you can come just for the lunch. And the lunch for chamber members would be $20.
Okay.
For a non-chamber member, if you're not a golfer, that would be $25 for the luncheon. And to golf for a non-chamber member would be $65. This is a real steal, I'll tell you.
Lots of options.
Yes,
yeah.
and thank you to the host for Oxford Bank. They are our host for this. But we also have a few more opportunities for sponsorships. We have what would be called a mulligan for $25, and you can put your materials for your business on our table that we'll be having set up. Also, there is one birdie left for $150, and that would give you an exclusive email blast, an article in our newsletter, and also materials on the expo table. So, great ways to, promote your business, let the community know about your business, and this is going to be our first annual golf outing, awesome. So we're really looking forward to it. With that being said, we also have our upcoming Mix and Mingle, and as always, that's the last Thursday of the month. So Thursday, May 26th, we're going to be at Boulder Point, and we're calling this the Sunset on the Veranda. Let's hope for a beautiful day yeah. Just like today.
Nice sunset.
A nice sunset. You'll be right there on the golf course, and that runs from 5 to 7 p.m. And then Coffee Connect, our next Coffee Connect will be on Tuesday, June 7th, and that's going to be at the community center right here at the village offices, but that's going to be hosted by the Oxford Parks and Rec. They're going to tell us everything that there is to do here in Oxford with summer coming up. There's so many events that kids can be involved with, and they're going to tell us all about that. So on June 7th, that's a Tuesday from 8 to 9 in the morning. And our Coffee Connects are really, we talked about it at our board meeting, and we're even considering possibly having 2 Coffee Connects a month.
Wow.
There is that much participation, and a lot of business takes place during those times of networking.
A great way to get to know people. And,
it is.
Even get your name out there in the community. So
exactly.
If you're new to the community or old to the community and just haven't gotten out there, it's a great opportunity to do so.
It is really. So other things are going on around town. On Sunday, which I know that this is going to be broadcast afterwards, but on Sunday, May 22nd, Goddard School and Independence Village is hosting a prom, and it is a preschool prom.
That sounds adorable.
It does. And I'm going to be there just helping out, and I cannot wait to see all these little ones there with the residents from Independence Village. Mm-hmm. Angela Logan from Goddard School, she created this event, and I'll tell you, if you've ever met Angela, you know what a fireball she is, and so exciting. So I'm really looking forward to that. So we also have the Girlfriends Walk.
It's coming up right downtown.
Right downtown in good old Oxford. And that is going to be on June 22nd, and that runs from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., and it starts in Centennial Park. Proceeds are going to be going to Seymour Celebration. No, I'm sorry. I'm reading in the wrong spot here.
I don't think it says.
Well, it's going to the group of women that are, it's clothing and bags and jewelry and such.
Well, that's the cool thing about the Girlfriends Walk is it's a group of women-owned businesses that have come together. They've found this niche, and this is the first one. They usually do one in the fall, too.
Yes, they have them twice a year, and this just happens to be the 7th year that they have done this.
Excellent opportunity to get out in the town, do some shopping, check out downtown. It's Victoria's,
Funky Monkey, Pink and Charlie, Ella Fashion,
Creative Embroidery, and Soothe Your Soul. And if I'm forgetting anybody, I apologize. I think some of the ladies down in the Be Different, and the White House Village Court shops, just south of the traditional downtown.
Yes, and the girls, the girlfriends, they have a coach that will be driving back and forth, so it isn't walking all the way down there and then having to walk back.
Right.
You are more than welcome to. I did it last year. I walked, and it was an enjoyable walk. Cool. But they do have. I want to say it's Gen X limousine that will be having the ladies going back and forth, and the businesses. You will see balloons outside each of the businesses that are participating in this. And great sales and just a fun evening. So grab your girlfriends and come on out to Oxford.
Yeah.
What else do we have going on here? Oh my goodness, Lone Ranger.
It's coming up.
We can't forget about Lone Ranger. And this year they're having a benefit dinner for the Lone Ranger Festival, and that is going to be the day before our Lone Ranger Parade. So on Friday, August 5th, they're going to have a wonderful dinner out at Indian Wood Golf and Country Club. That's going to be with, believe it or not, President Lincoln and his wife.
Indeed.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures, and I hear that they are really...
This guy's a match.
Yeah,
he really
exactly, exactly. So if you need to get any more additional information about that dinner, it is call at 248-371-9100. The following day, which is August 6th, will be our Lone Ranger Festival.
Yeah, and we're encouraging businesses to participate in unique ways. So be thinking about how, if you're a business owner, be thinking about how you want to participate, whether that's a special or a sale or a drink special, or you can go all out like the Ox does, the Tap, and they do a beer tent and have a stage and whole 9 yards. So a lot of opportunity.
Theme.
That's
Get
right.
that Western theme going. Well, how about if we just take a break right now, and we'll be back shortly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Whether your family is interested in hunting or target shooting, or even if your family doesn't participate in these activities, having a family conversation about firearm safety is the right thing to do. Join me for a straightforward discussion of what to say it, and how to talk with both young and older kids about this important topic. It will be time well spent.
Watch My Life with John Oceans weekdays at 10 and 5. Catch some of the great stories and folks from Addison and Oxford Townships, keeping it local.
A small town with a lot of heart and history. A hidden gem with a sense of community. Welcome to Leonard.
Welcome back. I'm Debbie Uren, president of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Joe Frost, director of the Oxford DDA.
Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Once again, welcome back. Yes. When we left off, we were talking about things going on around town, and something that I wanted to bring up that I saw on Facebook the other night. And it's not necessarily here in Oxford, but it is in Michigan. And this has to do with those of us who have seen the American Pickers on the History Channel. Mike and Frank are going to be out in Michigan. They've reached out to the chambers to have us spread the word that they're going to be out here, and they are looking for leads in our area.
Awesome.
So I've shared this on Facebook, Debbie Uren, and I know that Nicole will be sharing it as well with the Oxford Chamber of Commerce. But if you know of anybody who might be interested in getting in touch with the American Pickers, their phone number to reach them is 1-855, and then it's Old Rust, OLDRUST. Now, with that being said, they have a whole list of items that they are looking for. And if you've ever watched the program,
That's
you know, they walk up to these homes and here's the list of items. Well, let me just share a few of the items that they're looking for, like pinball machines, old movie posters, early game boards, Airstream trailers, trucks, jugs, clocks, lamps, but I know they're into old motorcycles, and they have the best time, and it's so fun to watch them dig through these items.
And they buy this stuff. They make offers on it. Sometimes they flip it. If it's something they can add to their own collection, they do that too. There's a recent episode, it may have been a rerun that I caught, but they dug up an original Indian motorcycle that had been buried in somebody's backyard for 80 years. So really cool that they're going to be in the area.
Oh, and really, Mike and Frank are just, they're a good pair, a good team, and they have more fun, and I would love to be able to see them. So I hope that they're going to be out in our community, because that'll be great.
So if you have some old stuff you don't mind parting ways with, this is a good way to do it.
Good way to do it. So once again, that phone number, if you want to get in touch with them, is 1-855-OLD-RUST.
And talking about old stuff, May, as many of you may already know, is Preservation Month.
Yes.
National Preservation Month. It's a program of the National Trust for Historic Preservation. So right here at home in downtown Oxford, we've done a few things. Number one, on our website, downtownoxford.org, under the tab About, there is a page called Preservation Month, naturally. And we have this on there, if you can all see that, sort of. It is a architecture hunt. What we did is put together close-in shots of different various architectural details in downtown. And there's a matching key here. And it's really relatively simple. But what we really want is your information. And that will be entered into a drawing. The drawing will take place at the end of the month at Funky Monkey Toys. Funky Monkey Toys is the sponsor for this, and the drawing is for a $25 gift card to the toy store.
Excellent.
So special thanks to Ann and Tom at Funky Monkey. They're great to work with, and if you've not been to Funky Monkey, you are missing out.
You really are.
You could probably, if you have grandkids or kids or nieces or nephews, you could do all your shopping for Christmas. I know I don't want to think about Christmas quite yet, but you could do it all right there in that one place. So check it out. In addition to the architecture hunt, actually last evening, the evening before we filmed this today, I did a talk at the library called This Place Matters, Historic Preservation in Downtown Oxford, and really kind of a general awareness discussion about what historic preservation even is. I went to school for preservation. You could take whole college courses. You can get a master's degree in preservation if you wanted to. So we barely scratched the surface with the talk, but had really cool This Place Matters logos from the National Trust. And a few of us went downtown and took a selfie. And you can check that out on our Facebook page, Downtown Oxford, or on Instagram at Downtown Oxford. And again, this is a campaign of the National Trust. So it's hashtag This Place Matters. And if you search that, you can see all the various historic buildings from all across the country that people think matter to their communities.
Yes.
And these buildings are wonderful, just like some of the buildings we have here. So great discussion. there's so many things going on. It's a busy time. Just recently there was the State Preservation Conference in Detroit that I attended and learned a lot of really cool stuff at. And then next week I'll be in Milwaukee.
Really?
Yeah,
What's going on in Milwaukee?
The National Main Street Conference. So we operate as a Main Street community. We're a Main Street Oakland County community, and fortunately Main Street Oakland County has the resources to pay for the registrations for all of the Main Street directors in the county. But be headed to Milwaukee for a few days, and the cool thing about the conference is there's going to be like-minded people, Main Street people. And when I say Main Street, I mean downtown people who are focused on downtown development, revitalization, historic preservation, retail, you name it, the list goes on and on, from all over the country.
Wow, Joe.
And so I'm really looking forward to that. So when we come back, I'll have to give you guys the details and let you know what I have learned, what we can bring home. So there's so much to cover. I don't know if we're going to have time to cover it all. Let's transition a minute. The Oxford Open Air Market. Today's Thursday. We're filming this on Thursday. Thursdays and Saturdays, the Oxford Open Air Market is meeting in Centennial Park. On Thursdays, they meet from 2 to 7. On Saturdays, from 10 to 3. And then when concerts in the park start, they'll be meeting in conjunction with the concerts, and that'll be 4 to 9. So the Oxford Open Air Market is exactly what it sounds like. It's a farmer's market. There's some produce. It's still a little early for some produce, but they'll be getting into that. Handmade, homegrown, homemade.
Really?
Is kind of the theme, and that's run by a volunteer from the Lapeer area, but kind of calls Oxford home too as well. So really cool. Check it out. Wonderful ladies to work with. Concerts in the park start June 16th. Right around the corner. I'm excited, looking forward to that. It's hosted by the Oxford Downtown Development Authority and the Oxford School of Music. Without Matthew Long, the owner of the School of Music, this program would not happen. He's really the leadership on that. Sponsors are the Ox Bar and Grill, naturally. They're right there on the park. Oxford Bank, Levy Corporation. If you're not familiar with Levy Corporation, that's American Aggregates, the gravel pits, and the Village of Oxford and the Oxford Open Air Market. So a wide variety of acts and genres going to be played. I won't list them all because I know we've listed. The first one is Randy Brock, and he does rock, jazz, and blues.
Beautiful.
And again, downtownoxford.org is your go-to place. And so there's a tab for events, concerts in the park. And in the next couple weeks or so, all of these will be listed on our Facebook page individually, so you can plan your schedules accordingly. So looking forward to that as well.
Summer's begun when we start with this. Concerts in the park and the open air market. Summer is here. It's here, and as long as the weather will cooperate, it will stay. Right. Well, with that being said, I think we need to take another break, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Right,
thank you.
Oxford Orion Fish helps provide emergency aid to the people of Oxford, Lake Orion, Addison, and Oakland Townships. One of the only self-served food banks in the state, Oxford Orion Fish provides once-a-month food supplies based on the size of the family. To donate, volunteer, or to find out more, call Oxford Orion Fish at 248-628-3933 or go to their website, oxfordorionfish.org. Oxford Orion Fish, neighbors helping neighbors. Canine Stray Rescue is Oxford's own local dog rescue. Call them at 248-628-0435 or go to their website, dogsaver.org, and click on the Canine Stray Rescue League link.
Welcome back. I'm Debbie Uren, President of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Joe Frost, Executive Director of the Oxford DDA. So last month, we received an award for the Oxford DDA. There's 2 awards received here in Oxford.
Yes.
But the DDA itself won an award for Outstanding Organizational Transition. And the comments from the coordinator of Main Street Oakland County commented on how well the organization was able to hit the ground running last year when we transitioned from an outgoing director to myself, an incoming director, and they were impressed enough that we got an award for it.
Absolutely, you are impressive.
Well, thank you. So in a short amount of time, we've been able to get our committees reestablished, and you may recall from earlier recordings that in January we received our national Main Street accreditation.
Yes.
And in June, is it June? Don't quote me on that. I'll get a date for you for sure. But there's going to be this big to-do in Holly, and L. Brooks Patterson is going to be there, and he's going to officially announce all of the accredited Main Street communities here in Oakland County. And I don't know the number of how many there are, but Oxford is one of them. So in addition to Outstanding Organization Award, another award, Outstanding Business Award, went to Sullivan's Public House.
Yes.
If you don't know Sullivan's, and if you don't know Jerry and Jamie Kremen, you're really missing out. Incredible, wonderful couple. Jerry is on our board of directors for the DDA. He's involved in Main Street. He's involved in the Scarecrow Festival, Lone Ranger Festival, and I know a lot of you folks are. But Jerry has really gone above and beyond, and Sullivan's is an incredible asset to the community. And so this year, they won Outstanding Business Award for Main Street, Oakland County. So out of all the businesses and downtowns in Oakland County, we have an outstanding one.
Yes.
Now, I will note that this is not our first outstanding business. Last year, that honor went to the TAP, and 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, that honor went to the 24th Street.
So, yes, I mean, for as large of a community as Oxford is, the size of our community, but the size of Oakland County is huge.
It's huge.
And to have this award be in our town 3 years, and I do believe it is 3 years in a row, is phenomenal.
It's incredible. And so I'm excited. It's excited to have, folks like Sullivan's and the TAP, and really all of them. I mean, if we started naming people, we'd forget somebody.
Right, and then we'd feel bad.
And then we'd feel bad because it's really the cohesiveness of what we have and everybody working together that really makes it great. And it's great to receive recognition like this from the county,
Yes.
The county executive, L. Brooks Patterson, gave some stunning remarks about the Main Street program as a whole and what it has done for the economic development of the county. So right here, we're pushing forward, and we're making some positive things happen.
We are in positive strides moving forward.
Yep.
Yes, we are, Joe. It's wonderful. And now, we've talked about this before, our lifestyle magazine. And this is a magazine that is now in all of the Michigan Welcome Centers. So our lifestyle magazine is combined with the Oxford community, the Oxford Township, Lake Orion, and Orion Township. And this comes out twice a year. Our first magazine was given out in January, and our next one should be coming out sometime next month in June.
Okay.
And this is your go-to magazine. I'll tell you, when you receive this, now our Oxford community people will be receiving this in the mail for this second issue. And with that being said, that's like 14,000 issues are going to be mailed out. So if for some reason you do not receive one, contact either the DDA or the chamber or the village offices, because we will all have our supplies. But I mean, there is so much in here. We're talking about different clubs and organizations, biking and hiking, where you can do sports and recreation. And it's not just here in our two communities. This is all around, and events that are taking place. So,
and this isn't just a regular magazine, right?
No.
This is a relocation guide. If you're moving here, It is a directory. It's a magazine. I mean, it's really an all-inclusive resource. It's a resource.
Very much so.
So be sure to check this out.
And for those of you who would like to be advertising in here, you remember lots of people are going to be seeing your ads in this publication.
And this is state coverage because it's all over every visitor center in the state.
Yes, and this was something that they've been trying to do, and they were finally able to get it done.
Excellent.
So we are in different locations throughout the state of Michigan. So Oxford community is really getting out there.
Getting out there.
Yes, we are. So, and then we also have our chamber directory, which is just a smaller version of the lifestyle, but it has all of our chamber members in here. It has all of our businesses that are advertising in here as well. But this one talks just about Oxford. And this is something that, as the chamber president, I promote Oxford, love being here in town, love to have the support of the community, seeing our chamber, the DDA, the village, we're all working together as one big happy family.
Yeah.
So we do everything that we possibly can to promote our chamber members, looking for new members. And with that being said, we also have a few openings on our chamber board. We are looking for 2 new board members, and if you are interested, if you are a current chamber member and you're interested in becoming even more involved with the chamber, please get in touch with me. My email address is chamberpresident@oxfordchamber.net. And I will be happy to forward an application to you, and we would definitely consider you as being a part of our chamber.
Good way to get involved.
It is. I'll tell you, we have ambassadors now. We now have 9 ambassadors that we have ribbon cuttings to go to. We have our mixers. We have our Coffee Connect. And the business that they have has been growing because of the fact that they're making their presence be known around the community. So to be involved with the chamber, to be involved in the committee meetings that are taking place with the DDA, our community has a lot to offer, and there is so much that
There's a lot of opportunities to get involved and to volunteer. In addition to the volunteer boards, there's also the municipal side, planning commission that you can get involved in. You can even run for office if you're interested, if you're so inclined, because there's some seats there as well that are going to be open. It's an election year. It's an election year at the national level, but on the local level as well. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think we're out of time.
I think we are too,
which
Joe.
is sad, because I know we could talk all day about downtown Oxford and the community.
Yes, we could. But until next time, have a great day, and we will see you soon.
All right, thank you.